One of the ways I think the church needs to get better and improve is in discerning the Holy Spirit and being sensitive to the move of the Spirit, being sensitive to the Holy Spirit. I think there are, and you can testify to this, hopefully, that you've seen services that are on both sides. There are services where, the entire service is stiff necked. Everybody is just purely liturgical. There is no spirit allowed. And it becomes like, one of those forts you'd build as a kid, no girls allowed kind of thing, no Holy Spirit allowed. And we all know those kinds of services where it's purely ritual based and there's no room for the Holy Spirit to move at all. On the other side, we also, hopefully, you've seen some of these, so you can, you know, uh, go along with me here. There's services where people work themselves into a frenzy almost to get that high. Services where, the Holy Spirit isn't there and, doesn't intend to come based on what they're doing, but they all of a sudden start, the music starts pounding, they start shouting in tongues, they start, whipping themselves into a frenzy to make the Holy Spirit come, to get that high, to fill that void, to make the service worthwhile. And I pray in tongues. I love tongues. And I totally agree that the Spirit can fall and create these environments. But when you're doing it in a contrived fashion and, everybody like starts convulsing and it's like the Germanic or the Viking barbarians that would work themselves into a trance almost, screaming and breathing heavy and shouting and like cutting themselves like the priests of Baal almost, just to get that, to get into that mindset and get those endorphins rushing. And I'm okay with spirit-filled services. We need more of those. But there's a side that is doing this all the time. And it's to me it's almost like, I know this is bad, but it's like raping the Holy Spirit. It's like forcing yourself upon him to make him come and make him, get that, like I said, get that high, get that meaningfulness out of it. That he may not intend to come to that service. You may not be doing what he wants. But there's a strong presence of that in today's part of today's church. So again, what I think we need to look at is how to be more discerning, how to be more sensitive to the Holy Spirit, and know when to and how to enter into the vortex of agape love that the Trinity shows each other on a constant basis. So let's look at that and try to be more sensitive.